Okay, now on this one I didn't have a piece of cardboard right here, but I have a piece of cardboard underneath because it's a lighter cake. I didn't want it to stick up too much. Yeah, this is where it gets a bit scary when you get this eye here. It's like, don't take your hand away from it. Okay, and I should have sharpened this before I put it in so I didn't have to worry about it here. But just don't take your eyes off of it until you get that skewer in there. You can always feel it when it hits that cardboard. Okay, so I'll be able to cover this with one of the hands of the clock up there. And I might put another one in just below it. So I'll put one more in right about there. Okay. There you go. Now if you see any royal icing, I have a little bit of royal icing over here. I could just go ahead and take a brush and kind of clean that up. And I can actually see the dowel down there a little bit, so I'll have to fill that in with something later on so you can't see it. But once we get all the design elements on there, you might not be able to see it anyway. What I'm talking about is right in here, where I can see that little bit of a dowel. If I just put a little piece of fondant in there, that'd cover it. But I'm going to wait until later, because if I can't see it later, then no use in doing more work than you need to do. Alrighty, so let me get this cleaned up and then we'll start decorating it. Okay, so some of the different elements, I mean, some of the things you think of with New Year's Eve, I think of New York City. You know, ball dropping, Times Square, New York City. So I thought maybe down here at the bottom tier, we'd go ahead and just have some buildings, just silhouettes of buildings done in black fondant. So I've just rolled it out already. Just gonna kind of freehand, just take the pizza cutter and just cut different shapes. So we'll do some that kind of, it's not real even. It can't be taller than the cake, so let's see here. Cut some of that off. Flip it over. Some water on the back. And the thing here, if it comes up a little, don't push it so it goes around the cake. Go ahead and try to keep it so it's kind of straight up. And if we do some of the buildings a little thicker, we can actually have them stick up slightly above the edge of the cake there. Now down here at the bottom, instead of sometimes using my fingers, I like to take this spatula and just kind of push that in down there at the bottom. Make a nice clean edge. Okay, so some we'll just do, we could do some that are a little thinner. Okay, and then we'll do like a shorter, thicker one and we'll overlap it a little bit. We'll do some at an angle like this.